Yo, what's good? This is the podcast
After Hours.
Nigga, this is fucked up. This is fucked up, my nigga.
What did you just say? Hot Club After Hours.
Hold it down. So yeah, we here. We got Daniel's son. We got Edweird, but you know,
They're around.
we were gonna go do a little smoking session so you can hang out with TMGM or the GMTM.
It's
It
David
was
Solomon.
close.
Stop fucking up people's names, bro.
It was close.
That's
And
a dope fly.
ass, it's David Solomon.
It's
David Solomon. Sorry, I said ass. It's David Solomon.
It's David Solomon. What up, everybody? You know what it is.
The fly there? Yeah.
Don't make him spell it out.
No, don't slide in. Pause that shit.
No,
Finesse.
don't tell me I murdered it.
Murder done.
Did you murder it?
Possibly.
Y'all know what it is.
Who's fucking with the switch?
So, bye, lower that right quick, even though I love hearing myself and
When I went
shit.
to school out there, Duchess was everything.
Yeah?
Duchess was life.
Duchess is big. Duchess is big. The switches is hella small.
Yeah.
That's a-
Swisher Sweets?
Yeah, I love those.
What
Though.
was the other one? White Owl.
Oh,
Yeah,
We never got the white
Swisher
out,
Sweets?
They're the best.
Yeah, I was
They're the
fucking with
best.
the switches has it. I fucks with those.
Switches were okay.
Let's get everyone
But
You could say it's like saving weed. So you can only roll like a gram in it.
Homeboy
But it
kids
burns
have a
forever.
seat.
Switches are the best in
That's
music
shit
video.
too.
Wow.
You need to be
Smoking
smoking
a
weed in
regular.
a music video. Switches are the best. Because they burn hella slow and you can't even put
Duchess
that
too.
much
I
weed
swear,
in it.
Duchess too.
You want to climb around?
All right, there we go. Now we got to hold the corner down.
How you doing?
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go smoke a bogey.
Yeah, you'll smoke that bogey. Bogart.
No. Oh, it's already rolled. Bless.
You have some weed left?
Oh,
Did they get that?
I wasn't getting.
Did they get it?
Nah.
You heard the sound. But
Just a reaction. Just a reaction. That's the last.
This is
Oh,
the
man.
pack of donuts.
So this is what happens on the podcast. There's absolutely no structure.
0%.
We do whatever we want. I don't know what's going on the screen over here.
welcome to the screen.
It just went like gay colors, and then it went back.
Pride.
Sure.
It is June. It is Pride Month.
It is Pride Month.
It is Pride
It's
Month.
the Toronto Pride
You
goes.
guys are getting shaken down by the politics.
I guess so.
You guys are
Yo,
getting-
It is what it is.
somebody put your screen on pause.
Edweird, quiet down.
Yo, I don't know where we're going from here. This is just horrible.
Did you have like
We
a
live
little?
right now?
Yeah, we live, man. We live.
We live.
We live. We live.
With the political
Um,
correctness.
All right. So we were talking about earlier. Now that it's Pride Month, right? And Rob takes actually no, it's actually perfect for Rob. Doug.
Doug. Get your Ford right.
You know what? Everyone has actually that I've listened to have actually mentioned Rob instead of Doug.
Yeah.
Talking about
Well,
Rob Ford was the man. I seen Rob Ford. I was shooting a video
yeah.
for an artist.
Yeah.
In Palmer Court. I seen Rob Ford kissing babies in Palmer. I'm like,
Listen,
this guy is a fucking.
When Rob was alive, every Friday night, just before 10 o'clock, so around 9:45-ish, you would catch Rob at LCBO 401 and Western Road.
Yeah.
Every night. Every Friday night, you would catch him
It's a
there.
party at that.
Because he's grabbing his liquor, and he could have sent anybody in there,
He used
right,
to call it
to
the
get his
mothership.
shit. But he used to go in there himself, and he's shaking hands, he's taking pictures. He's just a fucking rock star.
Man
At
of
that
the people.
location.
He's a man. He's like, no, I like Rob Ford.
I didn't really.
Plus,
I
they opened
hated
till
his.
11. No.
Yeah.
I
Oh
hate
yeah.
it.
Exactly.
I hated his politics, right? But him as a person, it's a great fucking person. Like a great fucking person.
He's a football coach. He coached a lot of cats that I know at Don.
Bosco.
Yeah, Bosco. Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of cats. I ended up playing against him because they were all Metro Toronto Wildcats.
Yeah.
I played for Brampton Bulldogs.
He was a wild.
I did too.
He was a Wildcat. Hey, you
I
played for
played for
Bulldog
the
family?
Bulldogs,
Oh shit!
I grew up in Brampton. I played for the Bulldogs.
Hell yeah! That's
Yeah.
Bulldogs family, man.
Yeah.
Always find a way to connect somehow, you know.
My first day practice, man. My coach is like, it's raining and shit, and some kids don't want to get down. And, we're doing the drills. Quick step, hit the dirt. Quick step, hit the dirt. And some kids don't want to get down. It's like, yo, this is fucking soup right there. It's chicken soup right there. You gotta love that shit. And then I'm looking at this man. He's like, we're like 14. He's like, you better love that shit. It's fucking chicken soup. You better love that shit. And I'm pretty much the only one because I grew up playing football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I grew up playing football. That was nothing. It's fucking mud. Whatever. If your jersey ain't dirty, you ain't playing.
Yeah, yeah.
Straight.
Your shit was clean. You a bench.
Nah,
Everybody
bro,
push over one.
Nah, bro.
Your face.
If you went for a bogey, bro, you don't get to be on the show.
Your face. Say it one more time.
Say it one more time.
Your fucking face.
But yeah, no, like, what position you play football?
Like running back, corner,
Lighter.
return punts and shit.
Nice.
That's a lot. Football was my life back.
I was a corner safety. I was a corner safety, wide receiver.
Yeah.
I was a linebacker.
Yeah.
It was before people got bigger. I was like 13, 14. Guy got mad sacks in Ottawa.
Oh shit, yo, bro.
Mad sex. Pause that for real.
Ottawa in Quebec though, they go seriously on the June pause. I went up to Quebec to play football at Champlain.
Right.
They share campus with Bishop's University.
Right.
Lots of Brampton players go through that. It's like a pipeline for Brampton. So we went out there, I played. I wasn't focused. I was getting in fights. I got kicked out of school and shit.
My baby brother, with he's playing flag football.
Yeah.
He's playing for the Bulldogs too, but he's playing flag. And he's running. He's a running back, and he ran up the middle.
Like J.R. Smith?
No. Listen. They called it like a 21 dive, right?
Yeah.
And he ran up the middle, and this little kid went to get his flag, and he just dropped his shoulder.
Oh shit!
Broke the kid's collarbone.
Yeah.
So I'm showing up for my game, and his game is 2 hours before my game starts. So I'm showing up for my game, and I should have like 45 minutes or so to get set up and whatever. And his game hasn't finished yet.
The game it got delayed because the man got corona.
He broke the man's collarbone.
How old is he? 8, yeah. That's how you know if he's already giving him the truck stick at 8 years old.
Yeah.
Got good instincts.
Yeah.
That's a good running back.
Again, because that's all we did. And we played tackle football on the street.
Yeah.
Right? We played tackle in the middle of the road.
Yeah. Wintertime, that's the shit.
No, I'm talking about summertime, bro.
Oh, you
Middle of the
wild.
road.
Can't get injured during the in season, yo.
You guys take a shot?
Not yet.
Take a shot.
The first my older brother taught us how to play how to catch the ball and stay in bounds by throwing the ball at the curb. So if you hit the curb and you caught the ball, you're going over, and you're most likely going to break something.
Yeah,
right.
You're still the man though. You're the man even because you caught it.
You caught it.
You're the
right?
man.
But the joke is you got to catch it and not touch the curb. Right? There's so many broken bones touching that curb.
Pour me a smaller shot. I'm on like
this one. You
4 and 40 minutes.
Welcome to the shot club, baby.
I'm not gonna drink Coronas. Last night was a rough night. Last night was a studio night. I woke up this morning like, bro, I don't know if I'm gonna drink today.
Bro, I was making envelopes last night, and I was high as hell last night. I didn't go to bed till like 8 this morning.
Nice. Those rough ones.
Yeah, that's a great one right there.
I could relate to that. As soon as you said that, like the entrepreneur shit, now I'm starting to move these vinyls and shit. It's a real fucking, it's a grind, yo.
It is, man. And if you can't do for yourself, no one else is gonna do it for you.
Amen, that's why I don't have a manager. I'm an old manager trying to manage me. Salud,
Bailon?
Trace.
Sirs.
Bailon. DJ.
Respect. More respect.
Double tap.
Oh shit.
Woo!
He didn't tell you enough about that.
I never explained it.
I'm good.
This book
They
will
don't.
I'll take that.
More fun to razz the new guys.
You gotta.
Lots of people have their shot, like their rules for shots. Like, I know mans that won't let you take a shot until you look them in the eye.
Oh, see,
That's that Noriega shit.
That's a DJ Premier. DJ Premier,
That's
yeah, DJ Premier did that shit.
No, mans don't look next man in the eye when they're taking a shot. Because you look somebody in the eye when you're taking a shot when you want to have good sex. You don't look the next man in the eye. You look a lady in the eye and you take that shot. Cheers and take that shot looking her in the eye. Don't do that to the next man. That's some homosexual shit.
New York.
That's a junior.
That's when DJ Premier throws David out the studio.
I've been bad. I'm about to get blacklisted.
But the thing is, you watch Drink Champs, and that's a regular thing in Drink Champs, right? And you get a different perspective.
Yeah, different perspective.
There's also like
My shot rule is mostly buy it for me.
As long as you buy it.
That's about it.
Listen, I've gone to many a bar, right? And I know many bartenders. I used to bartend. I know so many bartenders. And the best people at a bar to meet is a white guy, especially a drunk white guy. Because they will buy you everything. They don't need to know you for shit, but they will buy you every drink in the book.
We need to leave with a cool friend.
All you have to do is be near the bar. As long as you're by the bar, he's like, you want a shot? You want a shot? You want a shot? No, you here. Take one.
Yo, I was at the bar just ordering my drink and I was talking to my homegirl, right?
What the wife says.
I was talking to my homegirl.
That's the whole point. Fuck the wife. I'm buying everything. Who wants a drink too?
I was talking to my homegirl, and this guy comes up to order his drink, right? And he's like, sees me talk to the bartender. He's like, yo, you know her? I'm like, yeah. He's like, get him whatever I'm getting. I'm like, okay.
Notice he didn't say, get me this drink. He ordered for him, and he ain't even chose what he had yet. Get him what I'm getting.
1 second. Because it's David, you don't feel the way when another man buys you a drink.
Nah, bro. Buy me a drink.
But you won't drink. Okay. Here's the thing. He won't drink from a straw.
No.
Because it's putting something in his mouth.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
But you'll still let another man buy you a drink.
I'm sorry. On that note,
as long as there's no straw.
on that note, I just want to say I was drinking with some old man at the bar like last year, and he introduced me to his policy of no plastic. I just want to say there's enough plastic in the fucking oceans, man. Just like don't ask your bartender for no plastic. Because what do? You stir a drink with a straw and you dash it. And it ends up in the fucking ocean and everything's fuckery. So
that guy's about to swim across the ocean and they said he's gonna swim through that garbage.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to swim through it.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? We've been talking about A&W for the past couple of weeks. A&W is getting rid of the straws.
Perfect.
Good. But they're keeping the Buddy Burger.
No.
Buddy Burger. Oh my god.
See?
The thing with the Buddy Burger is you get it, you just stir your drink with it once.
Listen,
winds up in the
listen, I can't have an issue with a man buying me a drink because when you go out with your boys, right? Especially for me, when me and my boys go out, everybody buys around.
Yeah.
But that's different. That's your boys.
So it doesn't matter.
You're okay with
so
that.
a man
you don't know.
A man already bought me a drink.
So you're standing at the bar and the man's like, yo, you want a drink?
And
you say, yeah? You're sending signs.
I
Doing M. Night Shyamalan signs.
You're sending them signs, man.
Don't try to mind fuck me,
Later on, you're
motherfucker.
be like, yo, so what you doing after? You're gonna be like, yo, bro, don't roll like that. He's like, what about you a drink, bro? Like, I asked you, do you want a drink?
Yo, don't whine.
No.
First of all, no man's ever asked me if I wanted a drink. The man will go to the bar if I'm at the bar and tell the bartender to get me what he's getting.
Have you ever done that to a girl?
No.
I'm just checking.
Listen, first of all, the only I've been in clubs.
Trick,
I've been in clubs with bottles, right? And girls will see that before I have the bottles at the booth, whatever. Girls are just like watching and preying and whatever.
That's usual,
right? And my boys might have tried to get to chat them up beforehand, right? And nothing, right? But the minute the bottles get to the table, right? They're now preying and they're dancing and getting closer to the table, right? Fuck that shit, right? I'll give a girl a drink, but I'm not trying to get shit because I'm just having a great time, right? But if they think they're getting something or they think they're going to keep pouring their own drink, right, at my booth,
was that
guy? Oh hell no!
Was that DR?
Huh?
Was that DR when they were in the booth? Remember when they had the
Yeah. We're in DR and this girl. We had like a few bottles at the table.
There was two girls, right?
And two girls came in, right, and just started pouring their own drink and shit, right? So one of the people are like, "Yo,
I don't know."
So one of the persons like,
except a friend doesn't do that.
No. So one person's actually looked at her, let her pour one, right? Yeah. So she poured one for her and her friend. Cool, not a problem. And her and her friend downed that shit, right? And then it's like, okay, now she started pouring another one. I'm looking over like, yo, bro. And he's like, I got this. So she started talking to her like, yo, and she's like, freaking out. And he's like, the fuck you freaking out for? Did you pay for this? No, but you shouldn't be so stingy. I'm like,
what's that?
Like, yo,
I bet people talk to that boy about her pussy.
Right? I hope you're not stingy
I bet.
tonight. Like, I hope you're not stingy later too.
People have these expectations, man. It's weird. Like, I had this one birthday party years ago, and man, it was, everybody was drinking. Like at one point, you know, things are all mellow and everything. We have a couple drinks. It's all cool. The right song comes on. Somebody goes crazy. Everybody hits the dance floor. Before you know it,
It's the mob effects.
before you know it, I'm on a table dancing somewhere. My boy's over here. He's dancing too. I look up and the place is packed. All of a sudden, the bartender's walking around with a tray of shots. He's got a plastic sword in his hand. He's just walking around. I said, yo, who's paying for it? He said, don't worry about it. Take a shot. But you don't have an expectation of that.
Right.
How are you going to sit at somebody's booth? Uninvited.
Yeah. Because no one called her up.
Nobody called
Nobody
her up.
called her up.
Her and her friends sit down and then tell you about how you're stingy.
Yeah, their scuzz radar went off. They went, open bottle, due west.
Yeah.
Go.
Due west.
Scum team go. Scum team
Yeah, no.
go.
Deploy.
No, they
there.
honestly,
I detect Hennessy.
Right there.
no, they honestly, like danced their way up the stairs to the booth and took a seat.
That's killing me.
Your weak ass dance.
Okay, and I'm like,
And most of these girls can't dance.
Oh yeah.
Let's get it
They
straight.
can undulate.
Get it straight. I can fucking dance.
They can't even spell
And the
undulate.
good
No, they probably can't define it either, but they do it. They do the fuck out of that.
But it's like how are you gonna have these expectations that, especially the funny thing to me is like if a girl says, "Oh, can you buy me a drink?"
What's up, Bobby?
I'm supposed to buy you a drink
How'd you pay
just
cover?
because.
well, first off,
Just
they didn't
because?
pay cover because she got there before 11.
Yeah.
Okay, so she showed up at broke 30.
Yeah. So she showed up late.
And by that time, she scoped the spot out.
Oh, yeah.
She's got enough time now.
Because
Every
booth
booth has a code name now.
no, because every booth
Like
has
she's
a
a
code name.
waitress.
But because she got there at 10:30 when it's pretty much empty, right? So she bought her own drink at the beginning of the night. Now she's waiting for guys to come in after 11. It's 12. It's 12:30, and now she's asking guys for a drink.
Yeah.
Right? Because now guys have liquor in their system, and some guys are gullible as shit.
There's the bring man.
There was a couple times in that night. There was one of them. One of them thought I don't know what it was. She thought I was gonna like just buy her shit and whatever. It's like, yo, do you want to buy me a drink? And I was just kind of like, nah, I'm alright, nah.
I never really had a shorty ask me to buy her a drink before.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah?
Especially
It's gonna happen, bro. When you blow the fuck up.
Especially with what you're doing right now and having your venues packed. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, bro.
It's gonna be the expectation that
Here's the thing, Daniel.
Bro, normally it's I get off stage and people are asking to buy me drinks when I get off stage.
No, that's for you.
That's
No.
gonna happen.
But
That's normal.
once you now blow up, right? I don't think there's an expectation or anything that you won't, right? So once you blow up and you're walking into the venue, right? You ain't performing, you're just walking into a club. And you and your crew are walking into a club. A chick's gonna expect that you bring her to your booth. A chick's gonna expect that you buy her drinks. She's gonna expect it.
Yeah.
And if you don't, Daniel's son's this, Daniel's son's that.
Yeah,
and she don't know Daniel's son for shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the
I'll be
fucking
everything
Expectation breeds resentment.
Bro, you wanna know what's dope about the Jersey show? Shout out the promoter, my dude Dean. We was at
Dean.
Shout out Dean.
Miss you, bro.
As soon as we got in the venue, my man brought me 48 Coronas and a bottle of Appleton.
fuck
This is
So that's a good question. So when was the shop club going on?
Come do it live.
Live
bro.
through July 11th in Philly, July 13th in Jersey.
48 Coronas and a bottle of Appleton, bro.
Two fours and a bottle of Appleton.
That's
Okay,
blessed as shit,
the
bro.
12-year reserve. The 12-year reserve.
That's
Reserve
blessed
shit.
as shit. That's blessed.
Oh, that's a good question, then.
Whose Ford merch table is the best?
How much do you want to drink before you perform? Do you drink a lot before you perform?
No, I don't. I don't even like to smoke. I drink I'll drink a little bit just because like I'm a fucking degenerate, you know. Wake up, I'll wake up nervous. I'm already nervous. I'm nervous about the show a month. My show's not till July 13th. I'm nervous right now.
What about the show makes you nervous?
Just wanting to do good. Just wanting to have a good performance, man. There's a lot that could go wrong. And you could and now I'm at like a vulnerable stage in my career where it's like a bad show. I'm already at the point where as soon as I get on stage, motherfuckers is putting me on Instagram Live, I'm going on YouTube.
But you gotta see the other half of the glass though. Like you were talking about how when you got on stage and you're performing and you poked the mic away, people were still rhyming your shit.
Yeah.
So you've already got them. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I get on stage, nobody knows who the fuck I am. I'm in bed by 8 p.m.
He lying.
But I know he's lying.
He got on Boy Wonder's like top 50 Toronto.
That was like 8 years ago.
That was last.
That was
like 8 years
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Long time ago. I'm an old man.
It was the last time he dropped an album.
I heard you name for a long time ago. Facts.
Well, you did have the other one.
Yeah. What's your name?
Right.
What's your name?
GM. Trace Motivate.
I'm an old
the man with that adobo sazon.
I drink some ginger tea and I go to bed by 8 p.m. But what I'm saying is,
It's a healthy lifestyle.
it's the only way to go.
Good for your belly.
Very good.
Fucking ain't everybody right now.
Have you ever tried to clove with garlic before you go to bed?
You fucking idiots.
Oh yeah, I call that bringing the rec shop.
My man. But what I'm saying is, when
you going on the show, bro?
What do you want? I'm here now.
But what I'm saying is, there's an expectation that you already have. Like the people are there to see you. Like the people that they don't know, they're waiting to see what they're gonna do. They already have your shit. They already know your shit.
Yeah.
Your shit.
Yeah.
So you can't lose at this point.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying.
You can definitely lose.
There's other. What I'm saying is on stage.
Yeah, you can make a fool out of yourself. Like,
listen,
but you would have to. What I'm saying is you would
have
to
to
go
fall
out of your
out
way.
of character. You
You have to go out of your way to do that.
you just all it takes is just not being prepared enough.
Listen.
If I don't study my
You drink too much where you're mumbling.
Yeah.
Listen,
I found that. I forget.
alcohol. Listen,
Your
pre-show restrictions, right? Is great because I've gone on stage. I'm not Mo. First of all, Mo could drink those 48 Coronas and then a bottle of apple cider.
Still on stage. Right now.
Not me. I've seen Mo when we were in Sudbury, and I brought it up before. I've seen him drink because I was drinking with him. But I've seen him drink just like out of his mind. But once he gets on stage, he's back into professional mode.
Yeah.
And he's not stumbling, he's not slurring, he's on point. Gets off stage and it's
Right back.
Right back to the party.
Right back.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not saying like you can't have mistakes or whatever. What I'm saying is the crowd is there because they love you already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like, oh, I don't know what he's going to do, or I don't know his music, or they're there for
not
you.
trying to win them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
They
That's what I'm
already
saying.
are.
But
I just don't want to disappoint them.
no, I get that.
Because a lot of those. So when I was in Jersey the first time, that was like in the end of March, almost like April 1st, right around there. A lot of those people were my fans, but they had never seen me before.
Right.
So it's like they're still my fans, but I'm still having to make a first impression on them.
Yeah.
Because they're seeing me in person and I'm shaking their hands now. You know.
But that first impression is just you being honest and genuine for yourself. The only way, and I think what Trey's trying to say, that you can actually fuck up and lose them, right, is like pretty much like falling off stage and shit.
It's basically if
Totally
you don't,
forgetting your bars.
Right.
If you don't stand up.
Right.
if you don't know what the clock says and you don't know what the score is, and you end up dribbling, I'm sorry.
That's bars. That's low-key. That's spoken word bars. Right?
I'm just saying it. But I think you're in a great place as far as booking the shows. People know who you are before you get in the venue. Before they get in the venue, they know who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're anticipating a good show and they know what's gonna happen. So I think you got it, man.
Appreciate
I
that.
think you got it, man.
There's a lot of responsibility that comes with that. So that's why I don't. That's why I won't drink too heavy. You know, I'll drink a couple Corona. I drink Corona, so you can't even really get drunk off Corona.
Like me, I don't even like eating heavy food before the show. I don't like feeling.
Especially when you shot guys.
You don't want to have to use the fucking bathroom like in February next thing you know. Like, yo, Daniel's son tearing it down.
I make sure. Like when we went where were we? We all went to eat before the show.
Oh, the Timmons?
No, Ottawa. It was Ottawa.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was timing it. I was looking at the time because I'm like, yo, what time are we going on stage? Because we're at like a keg type of place.
Yeah. It was like beer store.
And it was the beer.
Beer market.
Those are I love beer market.
Yeah,
I love that beer market.
We're at there, and I'm looking.
Beer market. We want
BIER, right?
We want some money for this plug right here, beer market.
Yo,
Or else we're gonna tell everybody not to go there.
We want beer money from the beer market. But
Or just
I don't know if you guys like. I was looking at the time because I was just like, yo, I don't want to eat too heavy. I don't want too much starches.
Yeah.
Because I don't like to feel heavy going on stage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't drink a lot. I might have we'll have a couple shots before it.
Yeah, drinks. That's what we do.
But I want to feel mobile.
You'll see me in the spot double fisting Coronas, but like otherwise I don't really like to. I can't do the shots. I'll get fucked if I do shots before a show.
Listen, I'm gonna teach you a trick. I'm gonna teach you a trick, and I won't say the person's name because I know they still do this. They taught me a trick. You always have another glass in your hand. All right, that glass is always cranberry juice. Cranberry juice, just cranberry juice. Start off with cranberry juice, right? So the bartender knows to give you a cranberry juice. He's a promoter. She knows to give you a cranberry juice. He'll go around and have a drink. But he knows when he gets to that limit, and people offer him drinks all the time. He'll take a drink, chase his cranberry juice, but he spits the drink back in. Right? So he's never actually passed his limit ever. So people can always say, yo, Daniel, son, have this. And you want to have a drink with them because that's your fan.
You do the shot.
You do the shot and you spit it back in. And you stay at your level, at your max all the time.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's genius, bro.
That is
ninja shit.
Bro, he's a fucking genius for
I've
that.
done a lot of shows and I've never heard that technique.
He's a fucking genius for that.
They call it the wine festival.
And if they didn't, they calling it now.
Because when you're taking that sip, no one's paying attention to you really, right? So as long as that liquid touches your lips, you just spit that shit back in.
They're already drunk anyways.
Right.
They're not gonna.
Susan, hit your lips.
So good.
There's a. I know these guys don't watch. Do you guys watch battle rap?
Not really watch anything, to be honest.
Okay.
Shout out Nems though. I heard Nems just battled.
Ice,
Yeah, shout out
I'm
Nems.
sorry, I'm still not over that. You see that video clip? This is why nobody wants to challenge Eminem. I don't know, man. That's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Eminem can't. He's not the same as.
He's not the same as
It's a different.
But
craft.
I mean, I'm sorry, but it's still good stuff.
But what I was getting at was there's a battle rapper named Goods, and Goods, he's not like the most technically sound. Like he's not a really lyrical guy. He'll swag the fuck out of his performance, but he always has a cup of Henny on him in the battle. Like that's his whole thing. Like I got more money than you. My style is better.
Yeah.
He's got,
what do you want?
And he's always. But people say he doesn't really drink the Henny.
Hey! I like this.
I knew you would.
People who have been in battles with him say he doesn't really drink the Henny. He kind of puts it, like
Slow
touches his lips.
yeah, and then he just
mouthwash, swish it around a little bit.
No. It just kind of reaches his lips. Yeah. So it's kind of like a little trick, but are you guys tuned in?
We
Are you guys tuned in?
live.
Shot Club. ShotClubPodcast.com. ShotClubPodcast.com. What does it mean?
We
You
live.
gotta be able to do it when you drink it.
Shotgun Club.
ShotClubPodcast.com.
Shotcom.club.
Yo, honestly, talking about being nervous, one of the most nerve-wracking things was when I had to do my drop for DJ Premier's show.
Yeah.
When I was on Eclipse's show,
We live.
after the show, I went into another studio. Bro, and there was this girl. I think her name was Jules. She was so gorgeous. It made me 10 times more nervous.
Is this Shade 45?
This is Hip Hop Nation. Yeah, serious.
Oh, serious. Okay.
They just switched over to let's do the shot first.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll tell you the rest of it.
Flat out.
If y'all want to hear the rest of the story, y'all need to go to shotclubpodcast.com.
I got you.
And check us out.
Y'all thought it right. But yeah.
You shot club.
Yo, you gotta tell them.
I don't even know who it is. I didn't even.
But you were saying you were nervous about.
Yeah. So, because just how you're about to say, like, oh, you gotta say shotclubpodcast.com.
Yeah. Doing the drop.
Doing the drop is crucial because you can't. You can't
fuck that up.
You can't.
And they didn't have like no cue cards or anything.
No, you read it off a computer screen.
Oh, okay.
You got to karaoke the little ad.
Shorty was working the controls of so gorgeous.
Hi, this is Daniel Simon.
First I had to do Eclipse's show, and then the girl was like, okay, now you have to do Primo show. I'm like, oh my gosh, this girl just called DJ Premier Primo.
I'm sad,
like,
thank you.
but I fell in love and
I OD'd on those as a kid.
Know that, man. But yeah, that shit was hella nervous. Trying to do that drop, man.
Those little powder shit.
Live on headquarters.
I swear to God.
Have you ever?
12-year-old me almost had a stroke. Even
Have you ever
marshmallow?
Have you ever had a moment on stage where you thought you fucked up, or a little?
Oh, I fucked up on stage. I've had moments on stage where I know I fucked up. I've had moments on stage where I'm like, holy shit, I'm fucking up right now. In your mind. You know?
And the crowd's like, yeah, you really are. Keep
Now imagine how you feel if you came on a shot club tour and you had to follow by the rules of this show.
Oh, we've done.
I just have to sign a different contract. I'd have to put audibles in my contract.
Because like we've done this show format from going tour.
We've done this format on.
We have four numbers because there's four of us, right? The crowd picks a number, right?
I always been first.
And then so the further along,
they always pick my number first.
So whenever you're last, right? You've done the most shots because you've done the shots every 10 minutes we do a shot. Right. So if you've done 5 shots or 6 shots by the time you're set now, do you actually survive going through your set?
Now let's see how good your set is.
Be terrible, bro.
The dope thing about it is
that sounds like a challenge.
It is, bro.
It's a sport I could get into.
The thing about me is, even if it's ridiculous, I like the challenge. Like when we said, oh, we're gonna do this format and we're gonna perform. It's not just a show. It's not like, oh, I might say some really fucked up shit. I gotta perform my songs. I gotta do my set.
Yeah.
I gotta do, you know what I'm saying?
You want to be the illest.
You want to be
Not only that.
I don't know about him because I was competing with these motherfuckers.
Not only who won that.
No. I'm competing against them.
Oh, I want to
have a better. I'll make sure my set out of our whole show is better than the other 3.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting to. That's what I was getting to because like I know these guys, so I want to be a game.
Yeah,
but at the same time, I know we're picking the bottle before we even get there.
Yeah, so we know how fucked up we're gonna be.
And we know what it's gonna be like afterwards.
So
like, we're gonna be drinking afterwards too.
Like what's called we had a show in Montreal where Mo was supposed to be last, and he's just like he's already drinking, has people buying him drinks, and he's been drinking, doing our shots plus other shit. And it's like he's supposed to be last. The crowd picked him last, right? That's his number was picked last. He jumped in before Cheza had a chance. So he's on Cheza's time now. So now Cheza has to do an extra shot plus whatever he's drinking before his actual set. So is he prepared for that now?
Yeah. Nah, Timmons was fucking wicked.
Timmons was worse.
Timmons was the first. I was third. It was the first show.
Where's Timmons? It's by Barry? North.
Sudbury, 3 hours north of Sudbury.
It's like a 7.5 hour deep.
Yeah.
So
but if you get a good crowd, you'll never forget that shit.
Yeah, it's worth it.
You'll never forget that shit.
No.
It's hit or miss show.
There's nothing else out there, right? So if you got them, get them. There, you have them.
I want to move up there, bro. I want to move up
we
like
might have to do.
French River. That's where I want to get a cottage over there.
So you know when you drive through down to French River, You know, there's that broken down hotel.
Yeah,
Right
and
on the left
there's all
side.
the graffiti all over it.
Bro,
I
exactly.
Yeah.
Every time I see
exactly what we're
that,
talking
my plan before when I used to go back up there was I'd want to renovate that whole motherfucker and then make it a spot where people gotta take like a trip out to the studio. The whole place is a studio, party and everything. So you gotta, if you go there, you go there for like 2 months.
That's fucking dope,
We were
bro.
talking about that on the way here. I'm like a cottage where like you don't. It's just like get artists out there.
What? Yeah.
Spend a week, just have a good time. You know, fish, hunt, blow
Bro,
shit
can
up.
you?
No, you have the wrong number.
Can we?
That's what I want. That's what I want.
This
You have
needs
the
to be
wrong number.
bonus.
Wrong number.
Yo, you don't know Daniel's son.
You have the wrong number.
Tell Sabrina to stop calling here.
You sound like a crying Asian grandmother.
Yo, I've been
I don't
getting,
even know how to
yo, I've been getting some random numbers from like
crying.
That's how they suck.
some
She wasn't
6-digit
speaking
phones,
English.
bro.
Scam.
She wasn't speaking English.
It isn't
but
a
she was
scam.
crying. Definitely she was crying.
Look, I have like a number from. Listen.
That's a trap phone,
Eight-
right?
It's a bird.
Listen. 224-703-40838.
Oh, he's a prince. His father just died, and he
Hold on.
inherited a
Hold
lot of
on.
money, and he wants to share with you.
At 5:40, at 2 p.m., at 1:51 a.m., at 1:21 a.m. Like
Yo,
pure.
He's
if
a
it's an
prince.
elderly, sobbing Asian woman and the only words you can make out are amounts of money, fucking hang up.
I don't even know what she sounded like hysterical and frantic. Sounded like an emergency was going on.
Yeah, and I'll bet the only things you can understand out of all of it was like $2,000. U.S. funds.
Now.
What's
Western
this
Union.
account?
Western Union.
Western Union.
And here's a number. Like, yeah, bro.
What's your name? 2,000. I know the tricks.
You know what you guys are doing.
Ride these box cars long enough.
Never
read the box.
That's my brother right now. This is my track.
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah. No, right now rapping is my younger brother, Ronan.
Yeah.
What up, bro?
We'll bring the volume down just a little bit.
Powdered Donuts live.
Turns it up.
Turn it up. Shout out to Ro.
Can you bring the volume down a little bit? Sure, not a problem.
What?
Nah, yo, man. Like we might,
Shout out to what is it?
I think it's
Cronin.
Berg?
Accident
cronuts.
Accident.
Ronan is probably eating cronuts right now.
What the fuck is a cronut?
It's a croissant donut.
That sounds fire. Oh, I thought it was a burger.
That's interesting. I love this.
It's called a
That's some
curler.
real shit.
No, it's called a curler. Honey curler.
No, cronut. No, I know what I'm talking about.
The honey curler is a
Not
donut that.
cooler.
No,
I'm not talking about
listen,
cooler.
but I'm telling you what it is. It's a donut that's baked like a croissant.
Okay, but the hippies and the new generation, the avocado toast generation, they call it a cronut.
Right.
Bullshit.
Because again, if you don't know the past,
You got Wi-Fi?
you think it's new, fresh, and
That's what I'm
original.
saying. I'm trying to be current here.
Yo, fuck current. It's called a honey curler. That's it.
Cooler.
If I don't know your history, honey crullers are bound to repeat themselves.
To that end, I was at the
Fuck off.
tattoo fest. I was at the tattoo fest.
Hold on,
Yeah,
I was at the tattoo fest.
Tattoo fest.
Hold on.
And we met a guy from Thunder Bay. And Thunder Bay said they got something like they cut a cronut in half and they make like a strawberry glaze shit. And it's called like the El Napoleon or something. Some dictator's name or some shit like that.
Chapo.
But
Mussolini.
it's like something like this.
El Chapo,
But
because
it's
the
like,
logic
this guy, it's
escaped.
like he's never getting this tattoo. And he's like, if you ever go to Thunder Bay, and like we'd be like, we've been to Thunder Bay, you know. He's like, but now we have this thing. It's like the cronut on steroids. It's a cronut sawed in half with strawberries and shit. So if you're going to Thunder Bay or if you're watching Thunder Bay, shout out.
Have we
We all
been
need
to
to try
Thunder
that.
Bay
Shit.
yet?
It sounds bonkers.
No.
It sounds
I
bonkers.
can't remember it.
Super
No.
cronut.
Have it.
And we got to do this as well. We got to do this as well. DJ Vilo, are you going to be on the next tour with us?
Thanksgiving.
Okay. I just want to make sure that's set because we haven't been on the road in a minute.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, but we might have to because they want to go to Tim's and because we love Tim's. We might have to do this. This is
Called the horse.
Hold on. Have we gone a year without going to Timmins since like 2012?
Shout out Timmins.
I haven't been to Timmins this year, but it's money, man. I'll make sure it's right before I go out there now, man.
It's kind of tradition, though, man. Like
I don't know why we'll never hit click or connect.
Yeah, we not family man though, you know. Family man have things.
Listen, every single tour I've been on has been nothing but jokes, and most of the jokes have been north. Okay, like it's just fucking fantastic.
Timmins
like Trace over here.
Shit.
Trace was here, was chased down by this native woman in a green sweater.
Okay?
Me? Yeah, him and Bobby. No, him and Bobby. Him and Bobby.
When I say this girl, she was like hooking on to Bobby. That Bobby was running pics all night.
No. This is hold on. It's funny.
The worst part is he'll run a pic and turn you. So when you turn, you're looking at her and she's looking at you.
No, you said it.
And you're like, and all of a sudden she latched on you, so you start running pics.
We set a screen.
We set a screen too. And a moving screen too.
We set a screen for Bobby, and she still latched onto his arm. Bobby was the DJ. Shout out to Bobby Butane. She was on a mission.
Yeah.
For this guy, This was the first show we did in Timmins. This is 2012.
This girl's watching us right
Possibly.
Shout out Clingy.
Green sweater.
Shout out Green Sweater. I love it. Brings out the green in your eyes.
No.
She brought the crazy out in her eyes.
Outside of her.
Brought the crazy out.
While Bobby was running screams to get away from Green Sweater, I met this girl at this bar. So we're talking. Rockefeller. We're talking. And she's cool. And then everyone's trying to figure out what's going on. So we're like, okay, we're bouncing. Have a good night, right? She decides she's going to come with us. Right?
She got into the car.
So she got into the car.
There's two
cars. I had to drive one. Right? He was driving the other. Right? Because the guy who owned the car didn't want to drive. Right? So I was driving. No idea where I'm going. So I'm following Chesla. We're driving, whatever. Homegirls in the passenger seat in the car I'm driving. I don't know this girl. I just met her.
Nobody knows the girl.
Wait. I don't know this girl. I just met her. Okay?
Just up here.
We assume.
So we go to some guy's house, right? I don't know this guy. No one really knows this guy. I think Chesla might know this guy. He just saw us at the bar. And he's like, yo, come party at my house. Not a problem. Go to his house. She asked what my name was, what his name was, like 5 times through the night. So I go, do you know who?
It was not to the point like she meet you, talk to somebody, and be like, hey, what's your name? Exactly. You just look at her like, what the?
So I asked her.
It happened. Hold on. It happened like 4 times before he caught on. He's watching it. He goes. You know this person's name? No. You just talked to him.
And I'm like, do you know his name? And she's like, no. I go, just talk to him. I go, do you know his name? She's like, no. I'm like, that's Chesla. Like he just left.
We did.
Right?
We did
so
like 3 rounds.
So I go. Do you know his name? And she's like, no. I go, it's his house. Right? So now I stopped going through people that I know. Right? I started going through everybody else that I don't know. And it got to the point where she knows nobody. I go, how? I'm thinking to myself, why are you here?
There's 10. There's what? 10 of us?
Yeah, 10 or 12 of us.
10 of us. Nobody knows this girl. She just like bogarted her way into this party.
Listen, she sat in the passenger seat.
Yo.
Yeah, she
like
got.
Here's
the funny thing. Here's the funny
your
thing.
brethren is in the front seat, you know.
She
got in there like, yeah, let's go.
This is like
she knows nobody.
This is like 20 minutes outside of Timmins.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When we got back to Timmins, like everybody.
Yo, what if I left her there?
Hold on. Everybody's
what if? Like that whole chick's life is what if.
Very much.
She rolls. She's jumping any old fucking unlocked car.
It's good to assume that. Actually,
pretty much.
We went to me, him, what's her name? The stab.
Attempted murder. What's going on?
Attempted murder.
Oh, AM, how you doing?
AM, GM, TM.
Match made in heaven.
This is why they were trying to talk to each other.
But
Straight up.
the rest of the guys went back to the hotel. Me and him went to this girl's house. It was me, him, her cousin, and Clueless girl. The Clueless girl who didn't know anything.
Right, the feral party cat.
Rockefeller. So the girl whose house it was, she went into her room. Her cousin went somewhere.
Yeah.
And as the three of us, the Clueless girl, me and him, are sitting in the room and they're talking. He's taping the whole thing, right? I'm laid back because I'm just like, you know what? The night's done. I'm cool. I'm just listening to what they're saying. And she sounds like she's on drugs. So they said something about Barry, because we were going to Barry, I think.
The next stop was Barry.
No, the next stop was Sudbury.
Oh, no, yeah. But then after, yeah, Barry, like, you know, whatever, within the week or whatever. Right?
No. We were talking about rocks. That's why I thought of it.
We're talking about rocks, and we're talking about something. And then we mentioned Barry, and she's like, there's a club in Barry called
On the Rocks.
Oh. And we're like, okay, because you're on a rock. Right?
Yeah. So I popped up and I was just like, yo. I just popped up. I was just like, yo, so you're on the rocks? And she was like, yeah, on the rocks. We didn't know that was the name of the venue. Like, didn't know.
Well, for sure she was admitting.
No, we're talking to her like, yo, you're fucked, right?
I'm just doing a play on words.
Yeah.
I'm not even thinking about it. I'm like, because they're talking and I'm out of the shot, right?
Yeah.
And then I heard them say it, rocks, and I was just like, oh, so you're on the rocks. And she's like, yeah, that's what it's called, on the rocks. So we're thinking it's a big joke, like we're joking on it. 2-3 nights later, we're at Barry.
Yeah.
We pull into the venue and it says on the rocks. So the only thing she got right the whole night was on the rocks.
The name of the venue.
The name of the venue in another fucking city.
So she definitely smokes rocks from.
So where did she go after?
We don't know. Bro.
Jumped in whatever car was.
No.
We're talking.
We're all outside now.
Outside.
The cousin, the girl who owns the house, and Rockefeller and us, we're all outside.
Yeah.
Homer goes, okay, it's like 6 or something in the morning. I'm going to bed. I'm like, cool, not a problem.
We're just talking.
Right? We're just talking. The cousin now goes inside. And then we walk away, right? The girl starts walking with us, and then all of a sudden she just disappears. Right? And then we went to go get food to eat and never seen her again.
I swear. Yo,
awesome.
B.
Awesome. I couldn't end better.
Perfect
ending.
B. Thanos went like this, and she vaporized.
Bro, she disappeared. I'm glad nothing else happened because I did not want.
Okay.
I did not want at all anything to do with that. Nothing to do with that. I want no police calling me. I want nobody looking for me. Nothing to do with that.
No, that body doesn't even have my fingerprints on it.
No.
For real.
And they will find it the same.
No, listen.
In a bush somewhere.
But
in a bush somewhere.
But that's not it. That's not an indictment on Timmons. Timmons was wild.
Yeah.
And they're always a really into it crowd.
Awesome.
Like you know how you can have like a big crowd but they're not into it?
Oh yeah.
Or you can have a small crowd but everybody's
I love that. That energy is so great.
When you have a crowd at Timmons, they're there to have fun. And that's what I can say.
Definitely.
So that's why I always want to go.
Yep.
I know you have your reservations about it.
7-hour drive.
I get it. I fully understand, but it's just to me, there's a very few things I'm about that's tradition, and I feel like that's kind of tradition. That's kind of tradition with us. So
gotta do some marketing out there, or something like that.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
but even like the last venue we went to, the owner was telling us like, if we came like maybe a 2 months later,
during school,
right, we'd be fine because after
during school, then you get the people.
Right,
but
summertime,
North Bay, right?
Exactly.
Maybe
North Bay.
Maybe we'll have to
Nipissing.
Yeah.
Nipissing College, University, whatever. There's universities out there.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to just make the drop over there, do the promoting, and come back in a couple months when school's back. Maybe
as long as school's back. Easy.
Yeah.
School's back. Get the school's back. tell them, get a couple of their little local rappers, whatever, make a little bit of noise out there, give them like $100 or whatever, and then they'll want to bring people to make them feel important, and then bang, we get our money on the back end.
That's what it is though. Like it's like the first show had more people. Like the first Timmy show we did had more people, right? Again, because that's where all the time we went, right? And then we went a little earlier, like I think June, some shit, June or July, right? And most people are gone because school's out. They've gone home, or they've gone to their cottage or whatever, right?
When was the last time we went?
Was it last summer?
Last summer.
It's always summer.
For chocolate.
Nobody wants to go
Last
to
summer.
Timmins in the
Last
winter.
summer. Last summer.
Dumb.
No, we don't. No.
I mean, if you live in Timmins in the winter,
We've only done. Hey! We've only done summer to fall. Is all we've done. We've never done anything else. Summer to fall is all we've done.
No, we did. No. Well,
I was on that one.
There was one where it was me. Yeah. There was one show where it was me, you, Ronan, and Emo.
Yeah.
And we did that in the dead of winter because I remember it was snow everywhere.
I'm trying not to.
No, I'm just saying. It was remember that show? It was the show when we got there. We spoke to the promoter.
He's here?
Let's do this.
Okay.
First, of course. I'm not gonna leave on a route.
You guys gotta go?
That's not what I want.
Okay.
Much needed weed delivery.
We're gonna smoke a nice battle backwood. I'll still cheers that artillery shot. It's all good. Salud to Timmins.
Double tap, man.
Oh shit.
You
Got a
go.
bad memory, man. Everything's a blur. I gotta hit the
That was the last shot.
That was the last shot, people.
That was the last shot?
That was the last shot.
Done the 2 bottles.
We finished. Looks like
We're out of work.
we can't handle our alcohol. We mismanaged it.
We are officially out of alcohol. However, we're out of alcohol.
You are too.
No, I'm not
saying that.
Oh, hell no.
Yo, can I tell you something right now? I'm kind of vexed. Okay, I've ordered a flask that comes with its own shot glass. Okay, so like
We need a shot.
in the middle of the shot glass, the flask, a shot glass that compacts.
Right.
Right, so you can put it right there.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Right? I've ordered it. It's been 3 fucking weeks. Where the fuck is my shot glass?
What's the name of the company? Put them
I
on
can't
blast.
remember, bro. I gotta go look it up because for 3 fucking weeks, bro.
Is it China though?
No,
Oh,
it's somewhere in the fucking States.
while this is playing, shout out to Infinite for coming through last week.
Yeah. That video will come up soon. We'll let you know.
We're gonna edit to them.
Actually, the camera fucked up, and that part wasn't deep at all.
It wasn't. Cool.
God works.
So are we done or are we still rolling?
We're still going.
We're still going? Okay.
Okay, here, hold on. The company's name.
We're putting you on blast because this is chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
The company's name is Spicy.
See,
I don't know how this is a company name.
Hold on.
What's the name of this?
Spicy. SPICYE.
Hold on.
Spicy.
That's the things. They make that good spicy game.
Spicy.
Nah. See, hold on.
Kids get that good
Hold on. Let me say this. Can you pause that? I don't want you to turn the music down. I just want you to pause it because I have to say this.
Check it out, y'all.
Let me get my tie straight. Hold on.
My
man ain't got his flask yet. So you guys can be spicy. But you obviously ain't got that sazon. We will put you on blast every week until my man gets his flask.
Yeah, man.
Because you need to deliver your product like my man Danielson with his new album.
But I got these two.
No, I'm throwing the alley oop.
See how we do over
The Danielson T-shirt.
Like my man delivers with his product. You're gonna get it on time. You need to get your shit on time, spicy. Okay?
We don't
Spicy.
We don't sell spicy anymore. We sell shirts now. We sell
You need
shirts.
to get your shit together.
No more spicy for me.
Okay?
Shirts and vinyl.
All right? And if you want to do business, then get your shit right. And we'll give you your props. But until then, fuck off.
Yeah, that was perfect timing too.
Fuck out of
So
here.
you did that, you said fuck off, and it's all worked out together.
Is this guy that guy? That's how we do.
What's going on? Yo,
You know-
Wong. We need beats. Hey, we need a beat.
I was in the
Father,
studio.
forgive me. I'm not complaining.
He's got some shit.
Sometimes it's so much stress to the brain.
What?
Things get
Oh.
tough and the tongues get out.
This is-
Speaking of which,
This is translations by Bylaw. Sorry, that was translations by Bylaw.
That
Segment
needs
coming
to
through
be-
you soon, trust me.
That needs to be a show.
Yo.
Translation book bylaw needs to be a show.
Yeah. Damn skippy it does.
We actually just confirmed Magic Finger Wong. He will be on show July, I believe it is.
Yeah, sometime in July.
Yeah, I believe it's July. And I forgot the CDs again. A-List, Volume 5.
Oh, okay.
I got CDs. Yeah.
Got CDs.
Door.
Really? That's what that was.
My brother Edweird with that fire pack.
But yo, man, it's been fun. Yeah.
Hey,
How was your experience so far?
Yo,
You
have
reckon
fun?
it's
Lots of fun, man. Thank you, yo.
Hey, man.
You know, when I saw Future Wave, I was coming in, I'm like, yo, he's like, yo, you're linking with Trace. He's like, yeah, you know, he's like, you know, like, that's my man from back in the days and shit, you know, he's like, yo, y'all go back. I was with 360 yesterday, just lamping, like,
What did 360 have on? He had something on it.
bro,
Trees. He had some juice on him.
young Zapporo.
Oh, man.
I tell him you have to bring it when you're coming to my session. I need it. He had the Terminator glasses, and he had the fucking, that's what we call him, Zapporo or Black Raiden. That's my dog.
I like Black Raiden.
That's right. He fucks
Yo,
with that shit.
yo. This might be some nepotism
Bro, we
shit.
got kicked out of a party yesterday. And me and 360 were the first to go. And we were right on the Lakeshore Islington.
Wait, you were on Lakeshore last night?
Yeah, but
What
like
time?
the Etobicoke, till like 10 p.m. Like
I was
11 a.m.
I was on the shore last night.
Yeah, there's a little event going on. There's like a little fucking band playing and shit. Lakeshore Islington, that's where I record in the studio.
The rehearsal factory.
Yeah.
Yo, I was like 5 streets away from there. I was at my brother's place, and then we went to a party after that. Man,
It was some. This party was like some fucking frat boy type shit.
36 Cypher. We might have to get you on the show
Yeah, let's do
in
that.
August.
That's the,
Him and Future Wave. I know they're doing some shit.
yeah, I gotta take with him too. We got some fire.
We're still booking some things. We're still booking some things because we got a lot of people coming through.
36 is the homie though. That's like I met him maybe like fucking 2 months ago. The man I love, yo, like
I
that
can't
dude.
believe he had the chakra.
Yo, bro, I told him. So one time he had the fucking.
He had the mountain shit.
He had the baton shit.
He had the mountain
How
shit.
did you not believe he had it when your first question was, what did he have?
No, he knew.
No.
But yeah, because he's got the juice, or he's like,
Yeah, he
like
had
I
the
threw
juice
the
or
mushrooms or
trees.
some shit. Yo, I'm telling you,
That's
me and
why I
36
said.
are gonna eat some mushrooms. So.
I was thinking the juice. I was thinking the juice of the trees. I didn't
He
think
had
he was.
vodka water. I heard he's known for the vodka waters.
Yo,
He had the fire trees too. He slid me his trees. I was like, bro, this shit's not hella exotic.
he's.
But
My
yeah,
brother,
I
my
tell
brother
him,
grows that
'cause
stuff.
I'm like a fucking, I love my little zips and zaps and my little gadgets and,
And
shit
you
too,
might have
know?
got a little zips and
Bro,
snaps.
he had the fucking baton joint,
I
and then he
know.
had the fucking brass knuckles with the zap on it.
He's. Okay.
He's
Have you
the
ever
man.
have you ever listened to Prince Paul's album? Prince Paul.
No, but I definitely heard Prince Paul.
Okay. There's a song with Cool.
Sorry, I didn't mean that one.
There's a song. Cool. Shout out to Cool Keith who did an album that's got some Future Wave production on it.
Oh shit.
You didn't tell you that? Oh yeah, it was the first.
Future Wave's not like a gloater.
No, he's not Gloater, but
He didn't tell me though.
But yeah,
He's a humble guy. He's humble like that.
But Prince Paul's got a song on one of his albums called Crazy Lou's theme, and Crazy Lou is
Sure.
the guy. It's like a movie. It's a concept album, Crazy Lou is the guy in the hood that's got all the weapons that everybody around goes to get their weapons from, right? Yeah. So 36 Cypher, when you say he's got the brass nuts, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. Is like he's on some next wave shit. Yeah. Before everybody else, he's the guy in the hood that's got the Jordans. Before everybody gets the Jordans. Yeah. He's got the weapons that it. I knew he had the little shocker thing.
And it wasn't little. This one wasn't little. He was like a little.
Yeah. And get shocked with it. Like
that shit will shock you from like 3 feet away.
He did.
You can get a reach with that. Plus, he got long arms too. So it's like
he did it. He did an Instagram video.
I brought you some when I found out we were coming.
Oh. So he did an Instagram video where he shot somebody.
Yeah, at work, right?
Yeah. So he was showing me that.
That's crazy. That's why I know he won't get too mad that I said that's my young supporter. Oh, let me see.
Pause all that. Pause that. I'm gonna slide back in.
Ultra pause. 2 lines next to each other. That's a pause.
That is especially a pause. That pause symbol is a pause on its own.
That's a pause.
It's not. They do not cross.
They stop. They pause.
They don't even be anywhere near each other. They pause, bro. Like, wait.
That's where they stop, right there.
They're like this. They're like, wait. Before we do this, do we want to make a plus sign or a multiplication?
It's just a pause. I'm not even calling that equal sign.
It's not. It's not.
No, it is equal because they're further away than a pause sign.
They're parallel. You know, they're not touching.
It's not possible. It's possible.
No, what's with my windows? Not the Wizard of Oz, he's the Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
That was one Rashid. Rashid. Oh yeah, we won't even go into that on live. We can't even go into that.
Yeah, that's just
we'll shame a well-known individual.
No, good.
Sheedy,
we like shaming people.
Sheedy Chapel. Look for my dude Sheedy Chapel.
Yes, Spicy.
Spicy.
The best. Let's smoke it back. I love that you just came through with that. This shit look like cookies and cream, bro. Shit, fucking fire.
I'm done, bro. Like I can't hang with these guys no more.
This is me. I can't do weed. I can't. This is too much for me.
Why?
It's too much work.
Let me spell that.
What do you mean work?
It is work.
It's not work if you love what you're doing.
Open it up though. It smells nice and fucking.
It's not work at all.
It smells like what Hershey cookies and cream.
My brother has a license. He grows 25 plants.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I don't. I love it though.
Trying to get the plug on all that.
As soon as it goes legal, he's.
I feel like when
I'm scared when it goes legal. I'm scared.
No, he's cake, bro.
You know what's crazy? And you can attest to this if I'm wrong. The first time I saw you, I was like, yo, he looks like Future.
Well, yo,
I kind of
got wombat qualities.
You kind of look like Future Wave a little bit.
Because they're both be wearing hella polo lately.
I wouldn't know. I haven't seen Future Wave in a minute, man.
Well,
we haven't linked in a minute. Future Wave.
Future Wave's a polo god.
What up?
Future Wave's a sneaker god, though. Sneaker.
I know all about that.
Yo, I know Reeboks, those joints I came in with.
Sneaker. Yeah.
Sneaker Wave.
I know all about that.
Sneaker Wave.
Oh shit. Did I pocket the pack?
My whole pack, you brown bag. Funny.
Shout out to
Brown bag stealth pack.
Shout out to Future Wave though.
My dude Marty McFly.
Yo, no, but he is a true sneakerhead. He is.
Yo, he got a couple pairs of foams that run like 2,000, 2,500 just
he
for the
knows all about that shit. Like he's.
God.
I've been with him at certain points where we're walking downtown and he's just like, I gotta walk into the store right quick. Yeah. And he's looking at the shoes and he's like, that's an investment.
He gets the itch.
Yeah, he's like, that's an investment.
That's how he looks at it.
That's how he looks at it. And he'll store it and somebody will want it. He's a businessman. He knows his shit.
Yeah. I've seen Future Wave sell shoes in front of my face and make like a fucking bag.
Whether it's sneakers, beats, any of that shit, or engineering,
he's great. He's high quality.
He knows the value. Okay. Whether it's time, money, he's studious. Yeah, he's studious.
Bro, I just put Future Wave on the polo game. And now this guy knows more about polo than I've ever known in my life.
Because once he's interested in something,
he researched
the shit out of it.
He's a genius. He's a genius. Truly. He's like a dude who's like, if he's not educated on the subject, he's not even gonna open his mouth.
Yeah, he doesn't entertain it unless he knows about it.
Yeah, I love that. Yo, Future Wave is like.
That's what I'm saying. He's a scientist. I don't look at it. I don't look at him as a producer. I look at him as a scientist because
he's a brilliant mind.
You gotta come through the lab one day and we'll get some shit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
listen,
the homies from Harvard Sharks.
The first Harvard Sharks. Those, yo, I'm trying to do some shit with them.
Eric is a drummer. That's the version of Future Wave.
Bro, he came out wearing suspenders the other day. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker about to take me. I'm about to start wearing suspenders.
Do a show with them.
I'm trying to get some shit.
Do a show with the Harvard Sharks.
That'd be sick, right?
I don't know if I'm breaking the fourth wall here.
We're waiting on that.
I don't know if I'm breaking the fourth wall here. The Harvard Sharks practice every single week, whether or not they do a show.
On Fridays, yeah. You told me to reach them on Fridays.
Yeah, it's professional.
They practice whether or not they're doing a show.
That's dope. And I know that they be working with my young bro Gene One. So shout out my young bro Gene One. Hella sick. That's my little.
Yeah, Gene One's.
He was in my Gene One. Me and Gene One go back. That's my little bro right there. I haven't talked to him in a minute because I know he's busy. Like
he's a busy youth, bro. Yeah,
he does big things. His you know Len Hammond. You heard of Len Hammond? What's big Len Hammond? What's Len Hammond's like uncle? Bears Hammond? Bears Hammond singer? Yeah. So Bears Hammond. His fucking nephew Len Hammond has songs with my big bro Bliss, reggae songs. Like, you know Bliss, right?
Yeah.
So they got joints. I got a joint with Len Hammond, but I can't even remember the premise of my story.
Yeah,
I'm out here rambling.
Welcome to the chocolate club. Welcome to the chocolate club.
I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about.
No, but you're talking Gene One.
Oh yeah. So his mom does PR for Len Hammond. So so Gene One's mom comes through and like talks business in my basement with like the G's and shit. The G's congregate in my basement.
Okay.
Because my big bro plays the rum bar. Yeah, the shot club needs to come to the rum bar. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I want to make sure this is on camera.
Appleton only.
I want to make sure this is on camera because we can
love that reaction.
Yeah, I'll make it.
When do they
That's
meet?
fine.
When do they meet?
You
fix my tie.
That's out of my bracket. Like I'm not high enough on the totem pole to get those alerts. I'm just there when legendary shit happens. I just happen to be there.
So how does the shot club get in on that?
Oh, be there. Just with me. I got you on the golden pass.
So we got the alert. We get the alert from you.
Yeah, be like, yo, come through, set up. My dude Blizz would love to do this shit. My dude Blizz, and he's a fucking legendary Canadian reggae artist. Like,
shout out Blizz.
Joints with Sizzla.
Yeah. Stop it right there.
Actually,
hold on.
I was the first reggae DJ in China. My mission was to introduce reggae music. Ujibatan was
a big influence. Blizz is
I grew up in Scarborough. I'm 37 years old. I spent 13 years in China. And my mission when I started teaching was to introduce China to reggae music.
Amazing. Noble.
Yes. That's all that.
Okay. I'm gonna get you a CD next time we meet for my dude Blizz. He's got songs with Sizzla, Len Hammond, like yo.
You understand? It's everything.
He goes to Judgment Yard and records.
I had residencies in China.
The Caravana show.
2 years.
That weekend, why not?
You know, like I'm just re-entering. Thank God, more of these guys introduced me. God bless. But like, Ron, it's reggae music and it saved my life.
Save life, yeah.
It can save your life. It absolutely can.
Music. That's the power of music. That's how we link right here. That's the power of music right here. You should speak volumes. That's how I met Future Wave.
And blind.
Oh, Jay Prince.
Oh,
You meant the beast.
yo, but I will say this, and I was thinking about it today. When have you ever seen Jay Prince with hair?
Never.
Hold on. I've been a fan of music for a long time, and I'm a rap nerd, so I'm always looking at who the executive is. If you guys watch the Joe Budden podcast where he says who is the person backing the artist,
Yeah.
I've always thought about that.
Who's the OG?
So I've always seen Jay Prince's.
Sue me. Fucking sue me. I don't care. Play my tunes. Tonight, DJ Bella.
Push.
We're live.
YouTube's gonna go.
Yo, but I've always paid attention to guys like Tony Draper, guys like Suge Knight, Puff, Slim, Baby. So when I see Jay Prince, I'm watching the Breakfast Club interview, and I'm like, something looks different with him.
It so fucking did.
I was like, something looks different about Jay Prince. And I was also wondering, why is Jay Prince doing so many interviews? Well, but I didn't know, because the first thing I heard was the Drake, where he said, yo, we're not putting out that whatever. But once I started seeing him in all these interviews, Sway, Breakfast Club, who else did he do interviews with?
Everybody,
bro.
Hot 97.
Yeah. Hot 97. So I'm paying attention. I'm like, yo, something looks different about it. Never seen Jay Prince's hair. But it suits him.
Jay Prince with hair?
It suits him, but
he's a real OG.
Shout out to Jay Prince, though. That
afro, just that.
I need that
tight afro.
Like he's in the early 80s.
Well fucking maintained.
Yeah.
Over the years.
Like, you know, I'm not fucking with you.
If you keep a well tight bro, years of stress, blessed with a good hairline gene. I'm like, that's my little bro was born with a good hair. My shit, I'm fucking 28. My shit's starting to push back. I'm like, yo, I'll be going through years of stress right now.
Yo,
I'm getting shorties to rub the fucking Moroccan oil in my hair. Moroccan oil. Shorty to rub shit in my hair.
Is French Montana Moroccan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Moroccan. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. That's a fear of mine, personally.
Going bald.
Yeah. My dad didn't go bald, so I've been told I shouldn't worry about it.
It skips generations.
We're eating different food.
Yeah.
We are eating way different food. Yeah. The food we eating is
all kind of shit to fuck us up, man. They're trying to make us weak, yo. We don't want us to be
mentally. This fucking with us. Health wise, is fucking with us.
Yep.
You know what I mean, it's like,
yeah.
Probably smoking and drinking doesn't help either, but
drinking doesn't help.
I know it feels like it helps.
Drinking doesn't help.
It doesn't help, but it's
fun as fuck.
It does bring in ratings.
Shot club.
Shot club.
That's David. Sue me. I don't care.
Who cares?
One day I'm gonna pull a white guy trick and I'm gonna smoke my shot.
What? I seen LA Beast. You heard of LA Beast? I seen him do that. I seen him.
I'm gonna smoke my shot. One day I'm gonna do that on the fucking shotgun. I'm gonna smoke my shot. Huh?
What do you mean?
Yo,
so
gas.
What you do is I'm good. What you do is if you talk.
He's trying to get on that.
Take an empty soda bottle.
Every session I make, Future would take one hit of the blunt.
No, he doesn't.
He's not. Yeah.
He told me that he used to get down heavy. He showed me.
He was heavy in the weed.
He showed me he used to get down heavy, but now he's like Future Wave is a growing Future Wave.
Yeah.
Shout out Future Wave.
But yo,
no, he's in the way.
Enjoy that.
What was I fucking saying now?
You didn't even hit the blunt.
But yo, low key though, look how ill the sky looks right now. Tell me that doesn't look like the X-Men about to fall down and do some shit.
Tell me Bishop ain't about to hit up the
right. John Wick's gonna just stand up on the rooftop across the way.
You know? Rob Ford just lit a crack pipe in heaven, yo.
R.I.P. Rob Ford.
God
Brother
bless
sucks.
Ford strong.
Stop dumb for it, though.
Yo, we can't afford this.
It's too late. We're gonna have to.
Wait, a buck of beer? That's all we can afford.
Yeah.
He's just gonna put the beers in the fucking corner.
No. At least he's also going. This is a good thing. More beers privatized.
He did.
Beers and liquor is more privatized, so it's not just going to be in certain grocery stores.
Yeah,
and he's actually going to privatize the weed sales, so the government's not going to be the one profiting from the shit.
Yeah,
which is perfect.
I'm not even because the weed. I don't want to grab the weed from them anyway.
Wait,
I'll never ditch my dude on the corner.
Hold on, does that mean that they're not doing the LCBO?
Yes,
they're still going to be doing
weed
that,
in the LCBO
and privatizing. No. So what it means?
I don't want to do that.
No. So what it means is
I will not be buying my weed.
No. But what it means is every single dispensary that they've been trying to shut down can open back up. Is what that means.
But it's gonna be like this only if you push our product.
No.
You have to buy your weed from us.
Like my brother is a licensed grower.
Okay.
Wait. My brother's a licensed grower, right? Dispensaries can only buy from licensed growers.
Yeah.
And it's easy to get your license from the government. You just got to apply for it. right? You just gotta apply for and meet certain criteria for security standards, and that's it. And it's not hard to get. Trust me, my brother has one for 25 plans.
This is what I'm saying.
Right?
I came back from China. I was there for a long time. And now it's getting legal. I put myself on.
You lived there a long time?
I put.
They're crazy. They'll fuck you up over weed.
Yeah,
the joke is that's the best thing of his platform. And that's probably why most people voted for it.
When I first came back, I identified myself as
the best thing.
What was the other thing? What was the other thing for his platform?
I know that was
his platform was entirely based
on
sounds like a toxic politician.
He's saying something. He's dropping down.
Drop that out, man. Please.
I'm saying, like, I lived in China for a long time, right? And I smoked weed for 20 years. And I came back here and I signed up. I put my name on that register that, I'm a weed smoker and, like, depression or you can't sleep, whatever,
Yeah.
And
Prove you're a weed smoker.
I did a video things on with a doctor in Vancouver. And it's all good. It's all Irish. But you know what? I don't smoke weed that much.
No, listen. But that used to be the get your own license to smoke privately or whatever. It used to be like a long process. It used to be hard. A doctor had to qualify this. A doctor had to do this. You didn't get this from a doctor, you weren't getting it. Now
it's a Skype interview going, well, I mean, I'm tired sometimes.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you need good kush.
But after all that, it doesn't matter anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I knew somebody that had a license to hold pretty much 1.5 pounds of weed on his person. Right? And the person that he's with, right, whoever's walking with him, they can hold 1/4 of that without getting charged.
Right.
And then when I found this out, I'm like, yo, I know nothing's wrong with this guy.
So you got a QP.
I told every single dealer I know to get their fucking license and stop getting pinched for shit.
Yeah. Oh, I can legally.
And guess what?
Giant bag.
Nobody listened to me. Like, how am I telling you? Listen, get your license that you can carry. This man's carrying 1.5 pounds. Carry 1.5 pounds.
Because that puts them on the grid immediately.
No, you have your license though. So once you have your license, cops legally couldn't do shit. As long as you didn't carry a scale, you could have had it bagged out already.
Yeah.
Just don't carry a scale.
Bag it out as you say. It's my medication.
You just got one big ass bag. Yeah,
it's my medication. So if you bag it out automatically, right?
I dose myself up properly.
Exactly.
It's like vitamins.
Exactly what it is.
It's vitamin.
Hey! Seriously, I told the guys the exact same thing. I'm like, yo, if you bag it out automatically, you can't. The cops still can't question you about why it's bagged out. So you bag it out, put it in a big zip, right? And when people want
video games,
whatever, just throw it out.
Chip off.
Right. But they didn't want to listen to me. Like 4 of them got pinched for having that at a QP and a scale. Because it had the scale, they got the scale. That's it. You can have helmet on you or whatever, but the minute you have a scale, the minute you have anything that weighs anything, you're fucked.
That's the show.
Yeah, I heard it.
That's the show. That's the after hours.
Kingston.
Oh, this is Blitz.
Huh?
Who's this? Who's
this? Yo.
Okay,
I meant to say, Chronix is coming to Toronto.
I meant to say, wait. I meant to say, next year, April 22nd, the Shot Club has to plan a trip to Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay.
Butcher Bantan's first show in Trinidad and Tobago, April 22nd, 2019. After he gets released.
Gotta buy tickets from now.
Bro, I was just yesterday preaching Butcher Bantan.
Bro,
Butcher Bantan is my.
Bro, I have to be in Trinidad that week. Have to.
Yes.
On that note,
please.
All right, yo.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, it's another podcast.
Another after hours.
Thank you.
Donuts.
Daniel's son, Edweird. I put an S at the end. There's no S at the end.
That's my dude. Low Mas, aka Mas Low, right here. More low, son. My dude is low down at all times.
Oh, we didn't talk about the low life, you guys.
The low life. Oh, that's what you guys are, the low lives?
No. The low life is serious.